first project in 2008 to a small community called, or a small village called Dulce Nombre, and the community that the project was in was Dulce Vivir. And those two big guys next to me are two of the founding members of the chapter here. Mike Parker is in the center, and he's out and he works for Kleinschmidt, and he just moved and started the office in Seattle. And Brandon, the guy next to him, is working for AMEC, and he's founded the professional chapter of Engineers Without Borders in Portland a couple years ago. I'll try not to go into that much detail. Okay, there's a couple community leaders in the mayor in the hat, and the community leader explaining something to him, and I thought the light was wonderful. So it's the same as Rigoberto and the students. And this is the small community behind it. These cement block buildings, there were 28 of them, and they were on the hillside, and all of the rainwater from that hillside would come and flood their latrines every spring. It was sort of underwater. And in 2014, this chapter started a new project in Ecuador, or in Laye, Ecuador, and this is right here is a faculty member from here, and these are two students from the university here, and we're having a meeting on the corner. You'll notice that there are lots of meetings in these slides. I've spent a lot of time talking to people, trying to figure out what they want, what works, what might not work. Here's the group, and I'll point out here, this is Monica Lewinsky, or excuse me, I knew I was going to do that. Monica Gonzalez. She runs FCAT, Fundación for the Preservation of the Tropical Andes. Anyway, she's been out there sort of in the bush for many, many years, 30 years. And she's our contact who coordinates communication. And they're the students, including, right here, Laura Donovan, and here's Nathan. This meeting with the community member, or sort of the mayor, the dark guy on the corner, Laura and Nathan again. This is what the town looks like a little bit. This is the plaza, with the center of the life in the village. This was a pit we were looking at as a possible water source. The soil is very clay. It does not yield water. Most of this water is rain runoff that's been captured. We haven't found a water supply there, and we're having trouble with communication and having the village commit to working actively with us. This is Yacamate, Peru. This is the community that I've made 8 trips to in the last 7 years. And so I know it best, and this will probably be the focus of most of the rest of this. Yacamate is north of Lima, and of course, Ecuador is north of that. Yacamate is a village in the foothills. It's about 6,000 feet up. It's close to the coast, and this is the very dry desert coast. So anything that is not irrigated does not grow. As you can see, this is fairly rugged country, and the village plaza, which is right there, is going to be prominent in the rest of this talk. This gives an example of how rugged the country is. There's a river running through that thing there that's probably 200 feet below the ground level. There's another river running through here. And across here is a concrete irrigation canal, which has been what made this community happen. This is looking, again, at the big river and then another river there.
Robert continued to relate some of the problems associated with getting water to many poor and inaccessible regions of the world. And now, a closing number by the Hope Festival Singers.
One of us can make a difference. Two of us